Hey everyone, today we're going to be doing some high quality analysis as we pull out our high quality clipboards and determine which pop star would be best in a metal band. We'll be looking at a variety of factors such as their ability, their passion for metal, their body of work, their vibe, and anything else that may be relevant. I'm going to talk about 8 of pop's biggest stars and determine how well each of them would fit. Stick around until the end where I determine the one pop star who would be the absolute best fit. By the way, I'm going to be focusing on contemporary pop stars from the last 10 years or so. We're also going to be a little bit loose with what we call pop. It's basically going to be anything achieving mass popularity right now. But anyway, let's just jump into it. So there are a bunch of artists I could start this video with. Nick Jonas for his incredible shredding ability, Taylor Swift for her connection to metal superstar Corey Taylor Swift, but I'm going to start with Justin Bieber. Bieber does appear to have an interest in metal, because in a 2019 Insta story, Justin Bieber posted lyrics from Tool Track to The Pot for his millions of followers. We are off to a great start here, and I think this could really be an amazing collab for him. Oh, wait, Maynard doesn't agree. Well, that's okay, because we still have a few things to work with here. First of all, a common theme in many metal songs, such as Wherever I May Roam, Fuel by Metallica, or Highway Star by Deep Purple, is the rush of driving a fast, powerful vehicle. Justin Bieber mirrors this need for speed perfectly, smashing into a news reporter with his car.
Don't run him over, Justin! Oh my God!
That's pretty metal if you ask me. Furthermore, JB has a long history of angry altercations with the paparazzi, and I think he could channel this angry energy really well into metal music. Next, we have Bruno Mars. So Bruno Mars has proven himself to be one of the most diverse pop stars in terms of ability. He can sing, play guitar, bass, drums, and keyboard. That's like a full metal lineup right there. This is important because one of our band members might get sick, or even die. And one of his most popular songs, 24 Karat Magic, has carat in the title, a measure of the purity of gold, which is a metal. And then in terms of genre, he's done a few things to gain rock music credibility. He performed with the Red Hot Chili Peppers at the 2014 Super Bowl. Also, Ed Sheeran's track Blow that he featured on was probably the closest thing I've heard in a while to an authentic rock song by a pop star. Now obviously rock music isn't metal music, but it's still a step in the right direction. Speaking of directions, let's talk about One Direction, specifically Zayn. So whereas most of this list are solo artists, Zayn Malik does clearly have experience being part of a band, so you hope he'd have at least some ability to collaborate effectively and get along with the other members. Which is important, we want our band to last a long time, right? We don't just want them to break up in a few years. Oh, wait. Okay, well anyway, Zayn has another asset, the fact that boy bands tend to learn to harmonize really well, which could be very valuable in metal music. Certain metal bands such as System of a Down use vocal harmonies really effectively, so hopefully Zayn could help out our band in this regard. Now let's talk about Ariana Grande. So, Ariana has long hair. All of the classic metal bands also have long hair. Perfect, that's the video, we're done. Okay, jokes aside, she does have a few things going in her favor. First of all, I conducted some epic scientific research on vocal range and compiled it into a sick spreadsheet and determined that Ariana has the largest vocal range of anyone in this video by far. This level of technical ability would surely be useful for our metal band. And her song Dangerous Woman has a guitar solo in the bridge, which is exceptionally rare for modern pop music. And of course, solos are a staple of metal music. Now obviously she wasn't the one playing the solo, but this still could be a hint to an interest of moving towards a more guitar-oriented genre of music, like metal. And the Dangerous Woman album cover shows her wearing a mask, which means she'd fit in quite well in certain metal bands. Also, a few of her songs just flat out feel like they were designed to be metal songs. Here's an example of a metal remix of her song Side to Side. Now moving on, next we have Drake. So Drake is more of a rapper than a singer, which might seem like a write-off, but this could actually be an asset. New metal bands such as Linkin Park and Limp Bizkit used this fusion strategy in the early 2000s, and rap music has only become more popular since then. Perhaps Drake could start a revival and this could be our band's ticket to mainstream success. Or maybe we should consider another artist that Drake himself is quite familiar with, that being Rihanna. Rihanna isn't afraid to reach out to other artists in other genres, collabing with none other than Paul McCartney on her track 4 5 Seconds. Speaking of McCartney, she recently broke the Beatles' record for most Billboard hits with a whopping 51 songs, proving not only her popularity, but her ability to produce fresh, consistent hits, which would be valuable for our band. We want them to stay relevant as long as possible, right? But moving on to her more metal-specific traits, she has been spotted wearing metal t-shirts, including this pic of her wearing a Pantera one, proving it's more than just a fashion statement. Apparently, she once stated Slipknot was her favorite metal band. And even cooler, her 2016 VMA performance had a total metal aesthetic to it, showcasing her own metal-style logo on the outfits and in the background. Doing something like this in front of a gigantic audience, I think speaks volumes towards her willingness to succeed within our metal band. But next, let's talk about Lady Gaga. So listen to this flawless logic. Lady Gaga sang with Bradley Cooper in the song Shallow. Bradley Cooper starred in American Sniper. American Sniper is about war. One by Metallica is also about war. Okay, for real though, we do have some pretty legit reasons. First of all, she actually did collab with Metallica on the 2017 Grammys. And in case that wasn't enough to prove her love for heavy metal, she actually has a song called Heavy Metal Lover. Her interviews paint an even clearer picture. I always used to say to people when they would say, oh, she's the next Madonna. No, I'm the next Iron Maiden. And when asked her favorite metal song, she stated, Black Sabbath by Black Sabbath. I need to write a song called Lady Gaga. It's the most metal thing you can do. Side note, her track You and I features Brian May on the guitar, and her actual name is named after a Queen song. Again, not metal music, but still shows her passion for genres outside of pop. This is a pretty stacked resume, I'm not gonna lie, but let's move on to our next artist and see what they have in store. And for our final pop star, we're gonna talk about Post Malone. So Post has a ton of potential here for a metal band. First of all, as a rapper slash singer, he has the new metal potential we talked about earlier with Drake. And in high school, he was actually in his own metalcore band named Ashley's Arrival. He might be the only artist we've talked about so far with direct metal experience like that. And even better, we have proof that his love for metal wasn't just a phase. He made the choice to permanently honor some of his favorite metal legends such as Dimebag Darrell of Pantera, as well as the Motorhead logo by getting them both tattooed. In 2017, he featured on Jared Dines' channel jamming to Megadeth, and in 2019, he collabed with none other than Ozzy Osbourne on his track Take What You Want. He also keeps his guitar skills fresh, pulling out the sixth string very often during live performances. Now this is already a remarkable resume, but alongside my opinion as judge, I wanted to hear from you, the jury. So I made a secret community post last week and tallied up your votes in the comments, and Post Malone was the clear winner. So all factors considered, I will be choosing Post Malone for our metal band. I do have to say, Lady Gaga was really close, and Rihanna would probably get the bronze if I had to choose, but Post Malone will be our metal band's frontman, and I'll be reaching out to him immediately because I do have his very real number. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you want to see more analysis type videos like this, or even anything else, leave a comment below. See you soon.